Subscribe to Serving It Raw.
Just make sure the coke fire. Told the jeweler cut some links and bring the gold higher. He wanna shoot it, he hot-headed, he ghost rider. Send him through your shit like Robin Givens with the old iron. Swinging, fork in the glass pot clanking. Holding the boat, they ship sinking. I make one brick, two without blinking. They was sleeping, now I got them rethinking shit.
Yes, Lord. You done tapped in the CIRV'N IT RAW podcast. I'm your host, Gutter Kane, the Pyrex Iron Chef. And I got a special guest up in this mug today. You know what I'm saying? This boy right here is fresh off the Henny. Okay? And if y'all female see him in the club doing this thing, he really want his Henny on ice. This Pacific Northwest artist right here is really doing his thing. And I want to welcome to the show Tito Yanez. What's going on, big guy? Already. Y'all know the motto. We keep it 100 authentic, completely raw.
Yes, sir.
And I'm glad, you know what I'm saying, for you to finally hook up with me, man.
Shoot, was this like the fourth time?
Yeah, because I know we had a few different things going on.
Yeah, I caught the COVID.
Yeah. You doing better with it?
Oh, yeah.
You doing good?
No, that hit me, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, ain't nothing to play with, boy.
It put me down for a little bit.
And then with like your engineer, he had it too, right?
Yeah, I was at the studio with Simply. That kid's like 18. He's so dope. He's one of the cats down at Lamplighter. But yeah, he had done a show with, I think, Orange Goodman, and he came back and they all of them had it.
Damn.
All of them had it. No, it ain't no joke, man.
Yeah, we caught it and shit. We had headaches and all kind of stuff, man. I was like, I never wish that shit. I know some people that got it worse. Like my brother, he had it.
Yeah.
Well, not my brother in Louisiana, but my brother VA Rock here.
Yeah.
He had it, and he almost died. And so, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, respiratory issue. Yeah, so it's nothing to fucking play with and shit. I was one of the ones that was like kind of laughing, like, it ain't that bad. Okay. Until that shit happened to him and shit, I was like, oh shit, yeah, it's that bad.
No, that shit, it ain't a joke, man. That shit.
Well, hey, the first thing I want to ask you is because online I was like checking out your music, and I know on Spotify you have up under your name it says Henny.
Henny, yeah.
Okay. And now when I reached out to him, I was like, hey, I'm gonna bring you on. You know, I want you to come on the podcast and stuff like that. You was telling me. So what's up? Why the name changed?
So it used to be Henny, and the reason it was Henny is because that's a name that I actually come up with my mom. Because you know, my mom's Irish, my father's Mexican, and so it was an Irish name, and it meant the light. And my mom has always had this thing where she said, I was like, when I think of you, I can think of this light. And if the light is burning bright, I know that you're going to be all right, you know? And so there's been times in my life where it was like flickering, and the times where she wasn't sure about me and that kind of thing, but she always knew if the light was going strong that I was going to be straight. And so that's what the name Henny meant. It meant light in Irish.
Oh, okay. And so why did you change it to Tito Yanez? Because
I just felt like a lot of my career, I just been... Like, I feel like I really haven't even started like that because I've been just trying to appease everybody around me, trying to fit in, trying to make sure that the people around me were okay with what I was doing, and I wasn't really doing me. But that's why I'm just using my name, Tito Yanez, because I want it to be, like, this is just 100% me now. Like, everything that I'm doing from here on out, if you don't fuck with it, if you fuck with it, you either fuck with me or you don't, but I ain't gonna stop just because you won't, you know?
No, I can dig that and shit. Hey, ain't nothing but, hey, I always tell people, man, like, when I had, you know, when I had other artists on here, you know what I'm saying, they were using their real name and shit, and I say the same thing to them, man. Ain't nothing better than using the name your mom gave you.
Yeah, that genuine article, man.
Already.
Come on. Yeah.
Well, let me start it off then. So, because I wanted to make sure I got the name part out the way.
I appreciate that.
That was the biggest thing.
Yeah.
But now, where you from?
Mainly I'm from kind of Centralia, so like 30 minutes south. Yeah.
Okay. So it's about 30 minutes south of Olympic. You gotta learn.
Oh shit! Yeah, hold up.
Yeah, I was down there not too long ago and shit, man.
Yeah.
They had a performer down there. There's a promoter down there. And she does like a lot of different shows and shit. So I was down there checking her stuff out, you know. So yeah, so
it's dope. Yeah, Centralia definitely needs some more love. It's some dope people that's coming out of there, but it's tough, you know. It's some haters. You know, people don't want to see you come out of Centralia. They think the dream's a little too big. Can't see outside of it.
Oh shit, it'll get better. I know that for a fact. Shit.
Yeah.
Now what age when you first started rapping?
When I first started rapping,
Yeah.
like maybe 16, 17, I had tried it. We had a poetry unit in the English class that I was in, and one of the projects was to do a spoken word poem, a slam poetry type thing. Mm-hmm. And they said, if you win, we're gonna judge it. Everybody's gonna go up perform their thing. If you win, you get extra credit, and I needed that extra credit. You feel me?
Oh, really? So shit, I got you.
So I was putting in a lot of work on it, and I remember I came up with this poem called "Everybody Has Time to Hate," and I showed it to my mom. My mom looked me dead in the eye. My mom's like one of the toughest critics. Always, she gonna keep you. She gonna shoot straight with you. If it's not good, she gonna let you know. It don't matter. You her son. You her best friend. Anything, she gonna let you know. And she looked me in the eyes and she asked me if I stole it.
Oh damn! She didn't believe you wrote it.
She didn't think I wrote it. She's like, it was that good. She's like,
oh shit.
She's like, I'm gonna ask you this question. I'm gonna ask you once. Did you take this from somewhere? Did you get inspiration? Did you do all this? I was like, no, this is me. And she was like, okay. And after that, I was just like, oh, I got something.
Damn. How old were you? You said
I was 16.
16.
I was 16,
right.
And then I did it for the class, and my teacher actually pulled me aside and asked if I would do it for the whole school at an assembly that we was gonna do. And so, boom, I did that in front of the whole school. Once I was done with the poem, I got a standing ovation. And after that, it was just like, man, it ain't a high better than that. So I've been chasing it.
Goddamn. Okay.
Ain't a high better than that. So yeah.
Well, shit, I ain't gonna lie, man. When I saw you perform that night, man, like I told A.G. Roller, man, because A.G. Roller, you know, he did his thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was the headliner, but having you and L.A. White as openers. That was a tough situation right there, man. Cause y'all satisfied, you know. Like I said, like the whole crowd, you know, like you know that was a hell of a
opener.
Yeah, like just a group to come after, you know. You like you have you know, like if you watch you know, if you watch other hip hop or listen to other hip hop artists and shit, like Noriega. Like Nora said that when he you know, he used to be one of the ones that he would go to a concert and he'll be like, you know, he would go, you know, last or some shit like that and let somebody else like go first or some shit like that. But then it's like when you let some artists that's just as talented as you go on first and they really rock the crowd, you be like, damn, I should have went on first. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. So
no, I think everybody who was there was lucky.
Yeah. Now y'all all rock that motherfucker.
LA showed out. That was one of the best shows I seen from LA. That was one of the best shows I seen from AG. They just really putting in.
AG, he was running around that motherfucker. I told him he was doing everything.
I got tired of watching him.
I like he was hype man and they was fucking doing all kinds of shit. He was hype man and over here and he was doing ad libs and then I did sound man and shit. I'm like, no.
Sure, he 2 places at once, yeah.
So what was some of your influence growing up?
Growing up, Kanye was probably one of the biggest influences on me growing up. 50 Cent, Nelly. I grew up that Get Rich or Die Trying in Nellyville. My dad played it, bro. If it was a tape, he would have broke it. You know what I'm saying?
Like that with Nelly, huh?
Yeah. We was listening. You know, and number one. For every football game, many men, you know.
Oh, okay. So 03 was your 03 was your.
Oh yeah, no, that was everything.
Yeah, 03 was because that's when all that shit came out. Like I know for Nellyville, I'm not for sure.
Yeah, Nellyville like 04, 03.
It was like 03 or 04, but I know for sure like 50 came out in 03. As far as like Get Rich or Die Trying, and then I know College Dropout came in 03. You know, shit like that.
College Dropout came 04.
Was it 04?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was 04.
Yeah.
Now I remember that was the first hip hop CD I ever had. Like that was mine.
Oh, okay.
It was College Dropout.
Oh, okay, damn.
And that was and just fantastic stuff. But you know, then my mama had me listen to like Lauryn Hill.
Oh, you like?
Oh, I love Lauryn Hill.
That's what's
On the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill is a classic album.
You can smoke, bro.
Oh, sure. No,
I forgot to tell you about that.
You know, I'm trying to keep it focused.
Oh, no, I got you.
But yeah, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, Most Def, Black on Both Sides. I was listening to Outkast, Aquemini. My mom was loving Missy Elliott, but you know, she was also playing, she was playing like the R&B on the cleaning weekends. You know what I'm saying? Sunday morning, you got to get up. You hear the music. You know what time it is.
Yeah. I know. Get your ass up out that bed.
You be pretending you sleep for an extra hour.
Yeah, buddy.
You got to pee, but you holding it in.
I'm about to get on my ass by that shit, boy.
Yeah. So.
Okay. All right. So you got some good influences musical wise.
Yeah, especially hip hop. You know, my dad was also listening to like some weird stuff like Godsmack, and my mom was listening to James Taylor and Steamroller Blues and stuff like that. So.
Okay.
I like to think I have a wide base to draw my influences from. Sure.
And I definitely agree. I definitely agree.
For sure, man.
No. The Ice single.
Yes, Ice
with LA White.
What's
Tell me what that song is all about as far as like you know, like y'all coming up with it.
So really how it came about is 2020 I had went to Louisiana, visited my brother in Lake Charles, and I had linked up with some people down there, and I came home and I was just so juiced up off the experience. I was so excited to have been out there, meet the people. I was feeling so good. I made a song called Money Machine, and I wrote Ice, the hook in my verse.
Okay.
And Dale, he throws some shows out here. He's a super dope artist. I had talked to him. He sent me, hey man, we doing a show at this Airbnb. Pull up, do the thing. I get there. I was supposed to perform with one of my boys. My boys kind of snaked me. He didn't do the show. And then we kind of had a falling out. And I saw LA was he was doing his like warm up, like sound check, that kind of thing. And I just thought LA was, I was like, damn, bro, I think you're hella talented. So I said, hey man, I fuck with you. I'm trying to get you on a song. I got this song called Ice. Let me know if you like it. If you messing with it, then that's the verse is yours. And so he played it, and ever since then, we just been kind of inseparable. So now we got, Off the Henny. So Ice be the first single for Off the Henny. So it was just kind of that moment was the catalyst.
When y'all dropping that album, man?
Come on, man. Hey, man.
Damn. I mean, I heard, look.
I'm just as anxious as you for it to come out, but, everybody got to get right one time. We got to make sure that it's sounding right. We got to make sure that everything's tuned up. But no, it's 90% done. It's really just like the kind of extracurricular shit besides music making that people really ain't trying to do all that or ain't got time to sit down and do that. But I'm trying to get that out ASAP because I just want some material out, man. I just want some songs out.
That's one thing, man. I want to see more material from you, like especially like music videos, man.
Oh, I just shot this little snippet for a song called 6-Man Freestyle. Okay. With Lucas Starks. That dude is a cold motherfucker, man. I swear. But we shot the video and all. It's already tuned up. Now I just I'm working with it. Gotta get my little distro kit set up and release under Tito Yanez. And then once that's done, that's gonna come out. And I got the video for it. It's like B-roll. Nice little beautiful shots, some drone shots. It's cold. And then I'm trying to go. Yeah, because the songs y'all did at that performance, man, like on serious. All them shits was nice, bro. Hey, all them songs was nice, man. Like I was really digging them. They had good melodies, and then the fact that I feel like you kind of got like you can sing a little bit. I be trying to sing. Yeah, you got Not for sure. So the melody parts, said the melodic parts that you had in the songs, like everything was good. I think y'all had different songs, like y'all had the Ice song that was kind of like for motherfuckers in the club. Yeah. And then y'all had like it was like one was like a kind of like a slow song. Like yeah, we had only one. We have the what's that? Shoot, man, I'm drawing a blank. But yeah, that R&B joint you talking about. Yeah, I can't think of how it go, man, but I got video of it. I got a little bit of footage. Matter of fact, I'm end up adding that into the middle. You talking about Calling My Name? You don't call my name. That's it. Yeah. I love that one. That one, it's nice because I'm big, so moving around too much, I get out of breath. I love calling my name. I can just sit on the mic. You don't call my name. You know what I mean? I can just do the thing. Nah, you breathe it, man.
Hey, like I said, dude, y'all got some shit. That's why I was like, damn, I want to see y'all really drop this project, man. It's really nice. It's really solid. And I'm like, shit, if all of the songs the songs I haven't heard, if they're as good as the ones that you performed, I mean y'all performed, y'all got something.
Oh yeah, no. When we done here, I'll show you some of the new stuff that I got coming. I think you'll really like it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you have any joint albums? Not joint, solo album.
Yeah, I'm working on a solo album right now called Omar Comin. If you ever seen The Wire?
What? You ain't seen if I seen The Wire.
Hey, no, I'm saying like for the audience.
Oh, okay, I'm about to say like.
If you've ever seen The Wire.
Yeah, y'all seen The Wire, bro. Oh, okay. I'm about to
say,
like, of course I seen The Wire. That was my shit.
Yeah, K was one of my favorite actors, so sad to see him pass.
Yeah, all right.
And that's on the joint album we got. I think it's off the Henny. I say all my idols dropping like flies, so I ain't got time to chill. And now we wrote that one literally right after we got the news that he OD'd.
Damn.
So.
Yeah, I think they arrested somebody too.
They got him.
They laced his. They put fentanyl in his shit. Yeah. I better be
safe.
Yeah, be safe out there, man. For real.
Yeah.
Like that's shit. That's crazy, man. Cause I remember, man, when I used to like, if I got like weed or condoms and shit. As I got older, I know people used to always trip on my dad. They'd be like, "Hey, your dad is strict than a motherfucker," and it's like he wasn't really strict. He was just one of the ones that was like, he would tell me more. Like he would like tell me more stuff like at home. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll be like, "Hey." He really didn't want me to smoke weed, but I know he knew I smoked weed, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But, condoms or something like that, he'd be like, look, if you going to get some condoms, you need to get them from me. Like, get them from him and shit instead of getting it, because he didn't trust nobody. He feel like somebody would poke a hole in that motherfucker and get, so.
Shit, it's like you can't even trust people you trust these days.
Ooh, say that again.
Can't even trust people you trust, man.
Damn. I like this, and I ain't going to steal it. If I say it again, I give you props on it.
But I mean, it's real because, like, especially with the pills and stuff, it's like, oh yeah, the dude that I get them from, no, I trust him, and it's like, but do you trust the people that he trusts? You know what I'm saying? Because like, he might be trusting somebody who's gonna snake him, and now he thinks he's giving you the real, and he's not.
Damn. Yeah, see, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
That shit, actually, that reminds me of that 50 Cent line. Since I know you such a 50 Cent fan, that nigga said, on one of his songs, 50 was like, love your enemies and hate your friends.
Yeah.
He was like, your enemies stay the same, your friends always change, or something like that.
Here's a jewel, love your enemies and hate your friends. Your enemies remain the same, your friends always change. I travel state to state.
That shit always stuck with me and shit. So it's kind of one thing. So what hip hop artists would you like to, like, is there any dream hip hop artists you would like to collab with? Or?
Yeah. I think there's a few of them. At the top of my list right now, though, I want a Kevin Gates feature so bad.
You like KG?
I love Kevin Gates.
Oh, KG.
Yeah, Kevin Gates, bro. I get a Kevin Gates feature, I might just stop picking up the phone for some people. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing. But if I get Kevin Gates, if I could get a 3 Stacks verse.
Oh shit! I think everybody in their mama want a 3 Stacks verse.
Yeah, if I get Lauryn Hill verse, everybody in their mama want a Lauryn Hill verse.
You got a lot of motherfuckers on your list. But those two, if you get them,
Oh yeah. Then you gonna know everything that I said was true.
Yeah, you right about that one.
Yeah.
Damn.
Then they gotta believe me.
Okay, so all right, so 3 Stacks, Lauren, KG,
Wayne,
Weezy. All right.
That Drake stimulus package will go crazy for my bank account.
All right. Who else you get on that thing?
Shoot. As far as like people that's in the industry,
that's a good five right there.
That's like some idols in there.
Okay. Any new artists?
Newer artists.
What newer? Like
like
newer artists.
Newer artists that I'm trying to think. Cause like Rod Wave is really tough,
Okay. I think I heard it.
Yeah, Rod Wave is really tough. I like Smino a lot, but Smino I don't make the same type of music that I used to. So.
Oh, okay.
But Smino is cold. I'm trying to think. J. Cole,
yeah. What about some of the artists from Dreamville? Like Earth Gang.
Yeah. Man, Earth Gang, and they just dropped the tape, and that's so crazy too. But Earth Gang is cold. Getting on the Earth Gang record, that's just a lot of energy, man. I love the energy they put out.
Yeah, your songs actually, y'all songs for that damn off the Henny kind of gives me that, like just that positive vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a positive vibe, bro. Like
yeah, and that's a lot of the positive is LA, cause it's hard to be sad around LA. You know what I'm saying? LA just bring that vibe out you. So, you know, we were happy when we were making it. We were feeling however we were feeling when we were making it. So, however we were feeling, you gonna feel when you listen to it.
That's what's up. I can't wait till y'all drop that motherfucker,
Man,
man.
I can't wait. Shoot, it needs to come out. If it come out next month, I'd be over the moon. Over the moon.
So, are y'all just putting some more songs on it, or y'all just?
We just gotta go back, trim the fat, kind of thing. Tune up some verses. I think maybe like 1 or 2 verses left to lay. That's pretty much it. And then off that, it's just getting getting like cover art. We're still waiting on cover art. And then, it's pretty much just uploading and getting the splits and pushing it.
Oh, okay. Do you have the cover art for Omar Comin?
I've been I know what I want. I know what I want for it, but I haven't found the artist that I asked to do it, who is Ink by Trey. He dope tattoo artist, but his stuff's taken off, so he ain't got time to do it anymore.
Oh, okay.
But
if you don't mind, how you want the cover?
First off, I'm trying, drop a few LBs, get a little slim, you feel me?
Okay.
And then I'm trying to do like I'm basically like Omar and how he walking and he got the jacket, you know what I mean?
Oh,
like how he coming. Yeah, like how he coming, and I'm trying to put that on the cover. But
okay.
Me.
Okay. All right.
And just let them know, I told myself this year I was gonna talk my shit, and so I feel like I just been kind of in a, you talk about you be asking the artist like, oh, what you think? Why you think the Northwest don't have a sound or anything?
Well, hold on, I'm gonna get to that.
Yeah. But I'm saying it's just like I felt like I was stuck in like the Northwest, and it's just like sadness, depression. That's why you get that grunge and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so now I'm just like, man, I'm just tired of being sad and tired.
Okay.
And now I'm just ready. Let's go get it. Can't wait on it.
Yeah, you got. Hold on.
Yeah, my fault.
I was moving.
I'll be jumping the gun. I'm sorry.
Cause that one, I want everybody's perspective of that one. You know what I'm saying? But
that's a great question.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So this is the one where I gotta ask you. I know you asked me what mine was, and I just told you that I gotta redo mine. I gave y'all my top 10, but I'm gonna have to redo that motherfucker after hearing some of the artists I've heard now. But what is Tito's top 5?
Like my personal top 5.
Yeah.
People that probably like impacted me the most. People that I go to the most is probably Kevin Gates.
Okay.
Lil Wayne.
Weezy,
yeah. And the F is for
fuck this shit.
Kanye.
Okay.
Drake. I feel like if you listen to me, you can hear the Drake influence.
Okay.
And then
that's 4.
And then probably 3 Stacks. I feel like I can't leave 3 Stacks out. 3 Stacks is like I don't think there'll ever be another 3 Stacks or close to it.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think The Love Below was an Outkast album?
Mm-mm.
Or do you feel like that was his solo album?
No, I feel like that he don't got a solo album, but that's the solo album. I feel like, I feel Speaker Box, that's Big Boy, and then Love Below, that's 3 Stacks.
Okay.
So I think they both. Big Boy got a couple more solo records now, but
yeah,
I think that was the.
Oh,
yeah, for sure.
Because I know they counted as an Outkast album, but this guy I saw on TikTok was like, he said that Andre 3000 was a one-hit wonder because he only had the Hey Ya, and so my wife was like asking me about it. And I was like, well, it depends on how you look at the perspective of the situation. If you look at that album as an Outkast album, then you be like, nigga, you crazy. He's not a one-hit wonder. But if you look at it being, if you take it as like, oh, that's a solo album, then yeah, he would be a one-hit wonder only because the Hey Ya is the only hit single he had, but he's only dropped one album. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he's, but I personally don't put him in the category of being a one-hit wonder just because he hasn't been like, I'm putting out just, albums. Like I always felt like he was dedicated to the group more.
That's crazy. How you gonna call it?
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. I have no idea why he did that. But like I said,
he got it talking about it. So, you know what I'm saying?
I just felt like if you like I said, he had to be looking at it from a different perspective.
Yeah.
And I guess if you look at it from a different perspective, I guess you could say it that way. But I didn't see it that way. But.
Nah, especially when it's like, if Andre 3000 features on anybody's stuff right now, that's all we talking about tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like every verse he dropped is a hit.
Oh yeah.
Like. Andre, no. Yeah, no, we got, I don't know what he talking about.
Yeah,
I don't know what he talking about, man.
Yeah, Andre's too lyrical, man. The only thing that kind of gets me a little bit is I think that because Andre 3000 is so lyrical, it people kind of forget how lyrical Big Boy is. And
True.
And that's the only thing. I'd be like,
and I'm not here for any Big Boy slander. If you talking bad about Big Boy, you got to see me.
Already.
you got to see me.
And no, I do not look like Big Boy. Nah. I for real, a lot of niggas be saying that shit. I was like, I don't see it. His nose is more pointy than mine. Mine's wide.
My nose go like this. Come on, what y'all looking at?
Yeah. Well, okay. Now to get to that question, why do you think the Pacific Northwest hasn't been recognized musically?
I think.
What do you think is holding it back?
Because I just watched the AG one before I came here, and I thought AG had a really good point. One, I think is when you was talking about, you know, the West Coast had their two times. You know, the Midwest had a time, New York had a time. They all had a movement, and that's because they all had a specific sound, and that's what, like, you knew if you heard this sound that you was listening to somebody from that place.
Okay.
Feel me? And you don't have that in, you know, the Northwest. I feel like because one, there isn't like as big of a musical culture, and so I don't think there's a place for everybody who's out here doesn't always have a platform. Like you could have a platform if you was in, you know.
Okay.
Because it's just like, I feel like the infrastructure for hip hop hasn't been fully set up out here. I feel like there's not a lane for everybody, so everybody's trying to do something that's not from here.
Gotcha.
Because we're not as established.
Okay.
And I feel like our chance to be established, when you was talking about that grunge, bringing that grunge in, that Kurt Cobain, and I think that was our chance to have a sound, but I think that somebody else beat us to it. You know what I'm saying? Like the Lil Peeps, the X, Juice, the sad stuff, and they fusing the rock with the hip hop, and they was yelling, they was feeling the type of way. The only thing that we could do is just sample stuff that's local to out here, but make a similar style of music that's like that, because that's what the Northwest is. The Northwest is either, man, it's beautiful out here in the trees and it's blossoming and it's lovely, or everybody's fucking sad and they want to kill themselves about 6 months out the year, bro. So it's
that rain does not fucking help. What?
Come on, man. So I think it's just, I think we don't have an identity. And the moment that we get an identity that everybody can kind of rally behind, then that's when we'll have our moment. But like Macklemore came, he popped, he did his thing, you know, he got his Grammys, that kind of thing. But that's not a sound that everybody was rallying behind. It's not like Macklemore dropped and all the kids in the Northwest were like, man, I gotta rap now. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Everybody went like, oh, I'm gonna go to the thrift shops and shit.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I gotta do that. No, it's affected the culture. You know, everybody is thrift shopping and doing that kind of thing out here, but it's not, nobody's rapping about it.
I got you.
Nobody's like took the Macklemore torch and kept going.
Yeah, it's not a big enough movement where it's like, oh, that's what everybody doing in the Northwest. I got you.
So I think that's our issue, is we don't really have an identity because we always trying to be something else.
Yeah. And I know another thing that hurts as well is the fact that a lot of people are not from Washington. Like, there's so many people that's like, I'm from Cali, or I'm from Louisiana, you know what I'm saying? Trying to do it for where you're at, but...
Yeah, I think that's another thing is people out here don't rap like that. Like, no one's like, I'm from the Northwest, that's what it is. Like, people will be like, I'm from Chicago, say something.
Yeah, because I don't know why the fuck they feel like... I don't know if they feel like it's like it's soft. I don't, but I'm like, nigga, like I don't know. Everywhere you go, you got some you got some real niggas that will, you know what I'm saying, that knock your block out. I don't give a fuck where you at. You could be in Bel Air. Shit. For real, like nigga, like there's some legit cats everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Period. But I know because it may look predominantly white or something like that, and people be like, "Oh, it ain't no real spots" or something like that. But I'm like, it's some real serious cats that I done met from here all the way to Seattle and Tacoma, all that shit. So yeah, I don't shit. I mean shit. Just cause shit. I'm just saying, like I hate when people do that shit.
Yeah. But yeah, I just think people just don't rep it out here that hard. Yeah,
No, you're right though. I don't think people rep it hard like that either.
I mean, I'm be honest, I'm not out here like go Olympia.
No, I got
like that's not
yeah, it's not bad. No, I got it though. No, I'm not saying like that though. You know, I'm just you know, I'm
not even like, you know, you talking about AG and he had the, was it 90048, 90044?
Yeah,
it was whatever his area code.
Yeah, back in
Highland Park.
Yeah, in LA, yeah.
And so, but I just, you know, no one's out here like 98502. What's up?
Yeah, you right about that one, but shit.
But I also just feel like it's not as much a sense of community out here.
Well, I think it's mainly what you was talking about though. Like it hasn't found a sound, so it's like nobody's really being like, yeah, this what it is, you know. So.
Cause like with the internet, once we find it, it'll get out there, you know. The hot hand gets passed around, you know what I mean?
I can't wait till y'all do find it, boy.
True.
For real.
True. We trying every day.
Now, how would you describe yourself musically? Like your musical style?
My musical style?
Yeah.
I think you could describe it as melodic. I think it's just emotional music. I feel like every time that I make music, I kind of use music as like an outlet, as a journal, to just kind of get my feelings out. And I try to paint a picture or make you feel it, you know, how I'm feeling, just to kind of, I don't know, like when I was growing up, music for me was always, I could put myself in that position. I could find something relatable about it, and maybe I'm going through something tough and you might not be going through something tough, but you're rapping about like a tough piece in your song, and even though it's not the same situation as mine, I can feel it because it's that same pain, or it's that same sadness, it's the same happiness, joy. And so I just wanted to make my music that for somebody else. So when you hear my music and you hear a song like Ice, you know that's how I'm feeling. You know what I mean? It's going to be melodic. It's going to be hard-hitting lyrics. There's going to be some bars in there. You're going to have to run it back a couple times. But the hook's going to be catchy enough to where if you don't hear the lyrics, it don't matter because the rest of the song slides.
Yeah. I like the fact that y'all were able to do, like you were able to do that song and had that melodic, that melody in it. I mean, use that melodic style, but have the doing the melody that you did without using auto-tune necessarily. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to hear, the artist
that I can actually sing.
Yeah, I like to hear the voice. Like, instead of just like every song you do. Well, not every song you do, but every song a artist does, and then they like, I can't sing, so I got to use auto-tune, and I just hate it because it's like everybody's using that shit now. And I just
I feel it. It's like there's an auto-tune sound for sure, and then you got a lot of people. I really like auto-tune, to be honest with you. Maybe not the oversaturated auto-tune sound where it's like it's just drenched in the auto-tune.
Yeah.
But I love that auto-tune can give people who like maybe they weren't blessed with a good voice, they can still get that melody out in their head, some dope melody, something crazy that they couldn't sing themselves, but now they can sing it because they got the auto-tune, and we get some dope music that we couldn't have without the auto-tune. Because they got to hand it to somebody else who's like, I couldn't sing that melody. I couldn't sing that riff and make it sound good.
Yeah, but see, the thing, But it sounds, it's, okay, so when you let me hear the song that you did, where you was like, the Mbae Young Boy.
Oh, yeah.
That song, okay. You use auto-tune for that one. but it sounds good on your voice because you can actually sing.
Oh, it's just an enhancer.
Yeah, it's just an enhancer to make it sound good. Like, or maybe, I didn't hit that note. See, auto-tune, for people that don't know, is only to correct a pitch or a note. My bad. It's to correct a note that maybe you didn't hit right or something.
You hit a C sharp and you just trying to hit a C. It'll be like, I got you, pimp.
Yeah, and it helps you. But you got some artists that cannot sing worth the damn at all. They like period, and they be using it for like not just the chorus. They be using it for like their verses. Yeah. And I'm like, it's cool for you to use it. Like I'm not saying that. Like you know what I'm saying. Do your thing because everything's all creative. But I'm just saying. Who the hell? Somebody. Yeah. Anyway, it's just creative is fine, but I just hate when it's overused. You know what I'm saying? Like every song a person does, they just constantly using shit. I'm like, damn man, like you know, even if you can't sing, you know, I mean, shit. Shout out to Boosie. Boosie ain't the best singer, but shit, Boosie be killing them choruses.
Oh yeah,
like shit, Boosie be killing them choruses.
Shoot, like the more I'm getting deeper into this and getting older, I'm realizing like it's not necessarily about making it sound pretty. It's just about the conviction. If I believe what you're saying, then I gotta feel it.
Already.
So it's like, yeah, Boosie can't sing the best, but he's gonna scream it through the microphone at you, and you gonna feel it.
What rappers you listen to right now? Like you listen to right now? Like
I live pretty much. I'm on some UK right now, to be honest with you. I'm listening to like Stormzy and Dave and what's that kid's name?
Oh, UK hip hop?
Yeah, UK. Okay. Yeah, that kind of stuff. That's kind of the.
They got a little drill movement going too.
Oh yeah, no, that's where it came from. That's the reason we got Pop Smoke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, it's that UK. It's the UK drill. They brought that in Brooklyn drill. 5-0. Come on, bro.
Okay, but they already had drill in Chicago though.
But it wasn't that drill. The beats wasn't like that.
No, okay, no. Okay, so you talking about the drill, but the drill music that New York is doing.
That all the boom boom boom. That's UK.
That's UK. Okay, but I'm talking about.
I didn't say we wouldn't have Lil Durk. I said we wouldn't have Pop Smoke.
Okay. I'll give you. Okay.
No.
I'm good with the debates.
I'm saying.
I'm good with the debate.
No, Chicago drill. That was
the foundation.
Okay. And then UK was like, okay, but we got it, but with our flavor. And then New York was like, oh, we're going to build on that flavor and put our flavor on it.
Okay.
They got Whoop-Dee. Bitch, on my side is a movie. You know what I mean?
I think he stole that song.
He did for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Just saying.
I'm not a fan of CJ for real.
Okay. You stole that motherfucking song. I don't know the white boy you stole it from, but you stole that song. He stole that motherfucker. But hey, you know, to each his own.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Damn. But shit, where do you find your artistic inspiration from?
Shoot, I used to be like really heavily introverted, and I like to go out and be around people, and so all of my energy was my own. But now, what I really get a lot of my inspiration from is just being around other dope artists, because that just puts a battery in my back to just want to like take it farther, take it one step more. So that's where I'm getting my inspiration from. Is right now, it's just seeing how dope all the people are around me, and how they're not getting the looks that they should be getting, and it makes me want to just go 10 times harder so that I can try and be the person, be the 50 Cent to come back and get G Unit. You know what I'm saying? I want to show that we got something to say, and then when I show that we got something to say, I'm paving the way for other people.
Damn, you sound like Andre 3000. For real. Hey, I mean, I'm just saying, because he said the same thing at the 95 at the Sorcerer, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, you saw that motherfucker movie. Yeah. Nah, but that's good though, man. And I think I always feel like you a real humble dude. When I first started the podcast, and I was still ironing our shit, you know, myself on it. But you know, when I saw you, one thing that always stood out to me about you was how humble you was. Because when I saw you downtown when y'all performed on Halloween. And I was like giving you dap, and they was like, yeah, you know, like Gutter, this Tito, and I was like, oh, what's up, man? I'm like, oh, you know, you was like, yeah, I rap, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna bring you on the podcast. The one thing you said to me, and I was like, damn, that's crazy. You said you was like, no problem. I was like, I'm gonna bring you in the podcast. He was like, it's cool. He was like, I'll come on in when it's my time, or whenever it's my time.
When the time's right.
Yeah, when the time's right. Yeah, and I was just like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's just crazy that you just have like this humble, you know. And I be trying to tell people, man, that's how I am when it comes to like the just artists in general. I don't give a damn if you up here. Yeah. Or like if you mainstream or you underground, Mr. Underground, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I like hip hop, and I just like to interview these artists, and that's why I was like, shit, I can reach out to managers and probably, you know, interview Spice One or Paul Wall or whatever, man. But at the same time, you know, Paul Wall started where you at. Spice One started where you know what I'm saying? And so I'd be like, I think people need to actually like really check out these artists, because it's like you sitting there listening to the same artist and getting pissed at the TV because they keep playing the same music, but you got artists like yourself that's putting out good music. Yeah. But a motherfucker in New York don't know Tito because he's so focused on what the TV is just giving him. You gotta go out there and you gotta look for these artists. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. So it's like, instead of you getting pissed because you listen to the same shit, go out there and find these artists that's actually putting out good music. Sure. You know, and so I really do appreciate what y'all two is giving.
For sure. And I appreciate you. I mean, like you said, you could be hitting up managers, you could be giving this platform to bigger artists who may not necessarily need it as much as somebody who's out here who's working and grinding. You know, Ty Fisher, AG, LA, you know, Dale, all them, just putting in that work. So I really appreciate you. It's just an honor for me to be here. I'm just thankful for the platform.
I'm glad you came, brother. I'm glad you came.
For sure. No, it's really dope what you're doing, and I appreciate it.
So what's next? Yeah, that spoke got my air.
Oh shoot, that's the word.
Just a little part. I know, just a little air part. So what's next for you? As far as like, you know, like what else are you working on besides Omar Comin? And Off the Henny?
For sure, I got Off the Henny coming. I'm trying to get Off the Henny. I really want it out no later than April. I'm trying to get that out ASAP. People just been waiting on it too long.
Hell yeah.
And I'm trying to get that out. I want Omar Comin before summer, because I want that to be my summer tape. And if I'm being real, I really want to drop another tape at the end of the year. Like I really feel like I just been wasting time and throwing a little pity party for myself, and I'm just done. I'm ready. Let's go. I've been blessed enough to be in rooms with people where I was questioning, man, this is a big look. Do I deserve to be in this room? And then I went out and I proved myself in the rooms, and I just came back with the understanding that I can do this. I have the talent and the potential, and all I need is just the drive and the work ethic, and I know I can do it.
Well, let me ask you a question. What? So you keep saying that thing that keeps, you know, holding you back, like making you feel like, do I deserve to be here and stuff like that. What type of stuff do you go through that people like
that they don't see?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, that because, you know, well, okay, before you answer the question, I'll give you a little situation.
For sure.
Did you see where there was a video where Justin Bieber, he was like getting out the car, he was like walking to his apartment, and then it was like some girls and stuff, and they was like trying to get his autograph, and he like stopped before he walked in, and he totally said, look, he said, I wouldn't mind, you know, signing your autograph, He was like, but this is my home. Yeah. He was like, you ever worked long hours and then got off work and you just want to go home and go to sleep? And the girl was like, yeah. He was like, okay, that's where my peace is right here. And so based off of that, I know a lot of times artists that have already been established go through stuff that people obviously don't know about. Sure. But you also have the artists that's coming up, that's trying to get to this level, that's dealing with stuff as well. So, and I just feel like, I just want to know, like, what type of stuff is it that you were going through that maybe, you know, people didn't really know about? It's kind of like keeping you.
Yeah, for sure. A lot a lot of like the people that's close to me know I deal with this, but like basically my whole life I'm a second guesser.
Okay.
Like I never fully had the confidence in myself. I was good at sports when I was younger, and I liked that because I could see that I was good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's something you could do right then and then instantly know that, oh, I'm good at it. It's like music is so subjective, and it's like you could have, you know, it's like the people that go on like The Voice or something, and it's like, oh yeah, my mom tells me I'm a great singer, and then they just bomb. It's like, oh, my whole family tells me I'm great, and then they just bomb. So the lack of confidence in myself has even affected my relationships with people around me, and affected the trust that we have with each other, because I'm not trusting them to tell me what's real, because I got this going on in my head that's just fucking me up. Every song that I've ever made, Ice, anything off the Henny, I've made it. I felt like a god when I made it. I thought I was the best rapper in the world, and the next morning I woke up and I hated it, and I hated myself as a rapper, and I thought, I'm not good enough to do this. And I just been going back and forth and dealing with it. And I just got to the point where it's like, I've proven to myself that I can do it, and I still don't even trust myself.
Okay. What is that that's doing that? Like, what?
To be honest with you, it probably just comes from something in my childhood, something traumatic, you know. Okay. I probably got to work that out with the therapist, but I just feel like at this point, I owe it to more than myself to do it. I owe it to the people around me who deserve a better life than they can give themselves right now. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I'm the one to give it to them, and I put that pressure on myself, and it's time to go.
That's what's okay. All right, damn. Well, I asked that because I'm pretty sure somebody out there that's dealing with that as well. You know, so that was the whole point of asking, and the fact that you're able to push it aside and be like, okay, I'm fixing to start releasing this music and stuff like that. I think that's real good. Yeah,
and I just want to say to anybody out there who's feeling like that, to me, the only way that you're going to get better is if you can establish that trust with yourself. Because once you can trust yourself to tell yourself the truth, and you can trust yourself that whatever your gut feeling is right, you can be confident in your own abilities and that kind of thing, then I feel like once you can heal what's within, then everything around you, you're going to see it's going to start to get better.
Good advice.
Yeah.
Good advice.
I appreciate you.
Yeah. Well, I am, I can't wait for April. What's the day? April what?
Nah, you good. You slick though.
Okay.
But I'm gonna put it. I'll give you a stamp though. April. Okay. No later than April.
Okay. Damn.
And to be real with you, I'm gonna put it like this. Once I have the date, you'll be the first person with it.
Okay.
I'll let you put it out there. That's the first. You'll be the first person with it.
All right.
As appreciation, man.
I should have got him higher and shit. He was just a little bit higher and shit. He slipped up and told me, like, yeah, April 10th.
Come on. April 17th looking real good.
I'm gonna ask because April 10th is my daughter's birthday. Not the one that's recording me, but my middle daughter.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Yeah. It's her birthday, April 10th and shit. So I was like, damn. But damn.
You had asked her what she wanted. She said, I really want Off the Henny to drop. That's what she said.
She actually liked that song already. So I was like, shit. Well, shit. Well, I appreciate you coming through.
I appreciate you having me.
You know, is there anything else you want to get out there or telling about it? Tell anything? You know, just give a shout out. You got any shout outs something?
You know, shout out to Dale. Shout out to LA, shout out to AG, Ty Fisher, all of them. Shout out to Van. Shout out to Olympia Lamplighter because they putting a lot of trust in me and they really believing in me. That's Lucas, Sage, Simply. You know, all them people are putting a lot of faith and belief in me. And I feel like, in all honesty, I feel like I'm the one to take it.
That's what's up. Sage is a good dude, man. Yeah. Sage is a good dude, man. Like, even when I started the podcast, he didn't really know me like that, but then he was supporting and fucking sharing my shit.
Oh yeah,
no, I fucking Sage hard though,
people
man.
in Lamplighter, they good people.
That's what's up.
Good people for real.
All right, well, I'm gonna keep that in mind because, like I said, I definitely fucking Sage. Like he's a good dude, bro. Well, shit, you know me, man.
Oh, shout out my brother Benny.
All right, I ain't gonna drink up all the rest of this wine and shit. that last bottle, I killed it. But shoot, shout out to my people, man. All my viewers, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel. I got some new artists coming out. I got some new videos I'm doing. You know, I try to do my 5 grams of pure dope, which is where I pick 5 rappers. I try to do probably about like 2 episodes a month, I think, like 2 or 3 episodes. But I try to pick like 5 rappers that I think, you know, people should be on, just because everybody like, oh, the music sound the same. So I try to pick 5 rappers that, you know, that's really, you know, yeah, that's really doing it. That's really that's up and coming. Yeah. That I feel like either have talent or they just really, you know, sticking to that sound in that area, or, you know, just whatever. But I try to, you know, just give people like other artists that should be, you know, having on their radar. Yeah, for sure. So, but I want to say thank y'all, man, for watching the episode. Go out when you got time. After you see this, go check out my other episodes that I had. Yeah. Shout out to all the artists that have came through so far. Yeah. You know, I love hip hop, so it's one of the things that's running in my blood. Sorry. And I also want to thank you again, like I said, man, for coming through. But we finna get up out of here. Don't hit that button yet.
Oh, shoot. Hey, go follow me everywhere. I am Tito Yanez.
Yes, get on it. You had to start another page, didn't you? Did you have to start another page?
Oh man, IG took my page, so I'm in the midst of trying to get my page back.
Okay.
But they playing games.
Man, get that nigga's back his page,
get
man.
my shit back.
Y'all keep doing it, man. Y'all did it to Boosie. Y'all doing it to Tito and everything.
Yeah, I ain't got Boosie money, but get my shit back.
Already. Peace.
Trademark, man. Let's get this man his roses and let's get it poppin'.
Let me be sad again real quick. But I appreciate the love though. Hey.
You don't call my name, you don't hit my line, cause that shit's changed. Just let it burn and don't show concern. That shit's painful. Ain't no open arms just cause you came back. Tell me what did you change, no. And yes, I'm feeling away cause you're calling my name, but it's not the same, no. Promiscuous girl, what's your prerogative? Real life, you lie to me. Gemini, 2 sides I see. You was fly, but you was on your feet. I'm a stand-up guy while you in your seat. Told me that you be there for me. When I look around, I don't see
nobody.
Don't worry about me. I'ma do my thing, and if that phone rings, you don't call my name, you don't hit my line, cause that shit's changed now. That shit's changed now. Just let it burn and don't show concern, baby. That shit's painful. That shit's painful. Open arms just cause you came back, telling me that you changed now. What did you change? Yes, I'm feeling away, calling my name, but it's not the same, no. It's not the same.
Hey, but you ain't had to do me like that though. Do I stay, do I leave when I'm knowing that I always come back though? Leave the keys to the back door, heading upstairs and I'm blowing out your backbone. Then I slide back home when you wake up, girl, I'ma be back on, blowing up my black phone. Why you did that for, yeah? I know, I've been so absent lately. Know you been missing me crazy, won't have my baby. I don't think that this working, I think you slave me. I think you hate me, yeah. You don't call my name, you don't hit my line, cause that shit's changed now. That shit's changed. Just let it burn and don't show concern, baby. That shit's painful. That shit's painful. Ain't no open arms just cause you came back, telling me that you changed now. What did you change? Yes, I'm feeling away cause you're calling my name, but it's not the same, no. It's not the same, no. It's not the same. You don't call my name.
mama, don't be mad. How you get it? If you don't know, money makers rule the world, so come with us. I don't thank you, little mama, but I'ma show you how to, little mama. If you don't know, money makers rule the world. Math class,